must now demonstrate their ambition to serve William and prove that they can be Shakespeare's apprentice.
I've been interested in Shakespeare's work ever since my first introduction, and the skill with which he writes captures my story dramatically and creatively. His writing is lyrical and exploits all of the different kind of ways that I feel help convey ambition. It stirs the imagination, and I feel that my qualities and characteristics make a better story of ambition than Henry's.
Within school over the last 4 or so years, we've studied many plays by Shakespeare, including Henry V, Macbeth and Julius Caesar. By studying a broad perspective of what he wrote, we looked at uses of rhetoric, uses of the language, and also the themes in which he wrote. This means that we can get an idea of the background and the way in which the historical nature of his plays also is built into the more linguistic features. This makes Shakespeare very interesting to study, and our research become interesting.
Calpurnia, 7 men please. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Morris William.
Okay, so obviously it's the final. You two, you look good, okay? Right, obviously you're both applying for a very competitive place, My Apprentice. Today, I want you to show me, in an interview situation, your ambition. I don't mind if you interrupt each other, compare with each other. I want to know who's the most ambitious one, who's going to fulfill my role, who's going to be the best. Macbeth, please tell me, how have you been ambitious in your past?
Well, I feel that in my past, I kind of started off as quite an ambitious character, and obviously in the battles I took part in, I was quite an inspirational figure to my troops. But it was only after I kind of met the witches that my ambition came forward, as they predicted I'd get David Cawdor.
So is the ambition not your own?
Oh yeah, the ambition is my own, but it was inspired from other people's.
Mr. Macbeth, your wife here describes you as too full of the milk of human kindness. How do you respond to this?
Well, I feel that she obviously hasn't got her facts right, and because my ambitions obviously stemmed from my meeting with the witches and killing Duncan, who was the King of England at the time. I think that takes quite a lot of ambition.
Okay. King Henry V, obviously you are a King of England. Do you think Macbeth showed particular ambition in this? How would you respond?
Well, yes, he showed ambition. But what I did, I went and took over a country. I led men to other shores.
But I led men as well. I led a lot of people in the battles against the English.
No, but wait, look. What I did is I took men and I inspired them through my speeches and my talking. I spread my ambition to them. I took my band of brothers to the field of Agincourt, and from 1 to 4 down, we beat them.
Mr. Macbeth, would you agree with Henry V's view that the conquering of another country is the pinnacle of ambition?
Well, obviously, taking an army to capture another country is quite an ambitious act, but I feel that attacking an individual person, or murdering an individual person, is a lot more of an ambitious act. I mean, it takes more to kill an individual person than it does to kill hundreds of people when you're detached from them. So I feel that I killed King Duncan to become king myself, and what more ambition can you get?
King Henry, how would you respond?
I would say that the act of murder is the most despicable and ungodlike act you can take upon. I led my men under God's name to Agincourt to fight, and that's what guided us through.
That's enough, thank you. Mr. Macbeth, although you undoubtedly show ambition, I do agree with King Henry when he says that your methods are despicable. In Henry, you also show ambition, yet I'm not sure whether you are the driving force or whether it's your patriotism and your country that's the driving force. And obviously, I can only take one of you to be the apprentice in my theatre company. You're fired.